Okay. All right, let's start standing, everybody. Roll your shoulder blades back. And then maybe make some circles with your arms. Yeah, we're going to do breath work first, but I just want to just warm everything up. Good. And circle your arms, extend your arms up and back, and up and back, and up and back. And up. Good. Okay, now I want to get right into our breath too. Okay. So I want you to take palms up in front of you, elbows back, shoulder blades down your back. So I want to open the shoulders first. So you're going to open up your palms, shoulder blades back and down your back. Imagine the back of your skull is lifting up. So you have a nice long neck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And maybe you'll exhale through your nose. Just find that breath. This is the breath I want you to come to when you can decide to take a minute and turn off the TV and even put the phone somewhere away from you so you can have a little bit of quiet time, calming your mind. Open up with a big inhale, exhale. So as you take your forearms and palms away from you, I want you to feel the shoulder blades hugging together and down your back. Good, right? Remember that loop from yesterday? And then bring your forearms in front of you. Inhale. And exhale. And slow down a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now, keeping the shoulder blades hugging together, I want your feet hip width apart. And as you inhale, you're going to lift your palms up. And as you exhale, you're going to press your palms down like you're pressing down energy, like you're pressing stuff so that you can see better. Right? Away. And inhale, lift it up. And exhale, press it down. A few more times, just like this. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Take a few more times. Just to really feel the fullness of the inhale and the release of the exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now keep your knees soft. Take your hands to your thigh bones and make your way to some cats and cows as you round your back and look at your belly. Then inhale, reach your heart forward, your inner thigh bones back. Oh, yeah. And continue just like that. You want to really get warmed up a bit. The belly's back. You want to get used to having your belly engaged because our whole center of our body is connected through our core. Take a few more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, yeah. Exhale. And then roll your shoulders all the way up and back. Excuse me. Now you're going to fold forward. And release your head. And then inhale all the way up. Notice where your fold is right now. It's going to get deeper. Exhale. And inhale. So I want the breath to power you up. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. All right. Take a few more shoulder rollers. Good. Widen your stance just a little bit. Take your right elbow back. I like to do this when we're standing. Right elbow back. Keep your chest forward though, okay? This is to get into the shoulders and down your back. Make sure your shoulders are not up towards your ears, right? And then reach over to your left, take your bum back. Inhale, your bum forward, elbow back. Exhale, belly back. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah. Find your breath. Keep that elbow back. Yeah. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way back. And release. Roll your shoulders. Take your left elbow back. You're going to do one more thing after this, and then we'll get right into it. And exhale, reach. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Oh, yeah. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the belly on the exhale. Right here. Exhale. Oh. And that's the inhale. I'm sorry. Inhale. Squeeze it. Exhale. Inhale. I have to experience it. Okay. 4, 3, all the way back, shoulders down. 2, oh yeah, last one. So I like to start with our lightest weights because these are, we're going to do lever exercises. I'm going to start with 5s. So I used to use 3s. 2s are great. None is great here. Okay. No weight is really good here. Okay. Shoulder blades down your back. Okay. You're going to step into your right foot, take your left foot back, and start getting into your low belly. But the belly's got to be engaged. Now, if this feels too tippy for you today, you keep your hips, your feet and hip width apart. Okay. Ready? Now we're going to lift. And lift. Let's start right here. Good. I want to get particular into our triceps and biceps today. So we got to warm up everything else first, right? Are you breathing? Are your shoulder blades down your back? Good. Count with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh yeah, come all the way back to center and just kind of swing it out. Good. Good. Now come to the other side, right to the other side. Your right foot's behind and you're going to just test out your hips. This time we're going to take our weights in front of us and down. Inhale. Good. So you want to inhale on the exertion. Keep your hips low. You should be cooking up your body pretty quick. Yeah. Good. Maybe stay a little lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh yeah, all the way back to center. I want to do one little thing for our upper delts. So you're going to take your shoulder blades down your back. I love this one, guys. With your forearms parallel and your palms facing each other. Shins forward, bum back. So let's get into our core. But our torso is upright, okay? And you're going to lift your elbows as you lower your hips. And lift. Good. Exhale. Exhale. Maybe still stay a little lower. So it's a little Utkatasana, little fierce warrior in your legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, woo. Keep your elbows at 90 degrees, guys. Let me see. Look, I want to see the up. Good. Okay, back 2. Last 1. And all the way back. We're going to do one more thing while we're here. We're going to come into goddess. So you remember how to do this with the thigh bones reaching out, your knees tracking over your second toes. You know how to do this and stay kind of low. Ready? Come back to your breath. No rush. And you're going to reach your right shoulder to your left knee. Reach it. Come on. You want to get the side bodies long. And inhale back to center. Now your left shoulder to your right knee. Oh, yeah. And back to center. And 2 more times. Exhale. Exhale. Take your time. Exhale. Really reach. When you take your time and reach, you get the deepest pose here. Now you're going to take your weights in front of you, right? And you're going to pull them up and exhale. Now, as you inhale, I want you to really tone your bum, but as you exhale, imagine your feet are stuck and you're widening the mat. Good, then inhale, really reach. So the feet, it's in your feet, right? So widen your mat isometrically with your feet. Now narrow your mat with the feet. So you're imagining you're extending and bring them in, but you're getting lots of muscular energy, right? Okay, 8, 7, come on guys. 6, 5. So next time we do this, you can use heavy weights. 4, heavier. 3, I want you to get the alignment right. 2, last 1, all the way, pull it up and release. Take your feet hip width apart and slowly fold forward with weights. You should get a nice stretch in the hamstrings and your low back, right? Take your belly back and then inhale all the way up with the weights. Exhale and slowly fold. Keep your weights in your hands. Inhale, back of your head leads the way. Exhale, 2 more times. Inhale, shoulder blades down your back. Last one, good. And then inhale all the way up, shoulder blades back down. Now you're going to fold forward and carefully release your weights. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank with your knees either up or down. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to step back to plank. But your shoulder blades are hugged together. There's already some power in your core. And you're going to lower your knees right and left. And exhale. Now, if your knees are on the floor, you're going to lower your hips just to get into the core, to lower and lift. 8. Good. 7. 6. 5. This is tough. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Then slowly lower all the way onto the mat. Oh, yeah. Roll your knees to the floor. I want you to lift your palms up beside your upper ribs and reach your heart forward without looking forward, because that's going to pinch your neck. So reach your chest forward, then take your hands beside your upper chest and make your way into a cobra. Oh, yeah. And roll it. And roll it. Good. Then make your way to table. Curl your toes under, take your hips back and a nice reach with your hips. Good. And make your way back to the table and into down dog. And then walk your dog. Ooh, yeah. Good. Are you breathing it? Good. Then walk your feet to your hands, or your hands to your feet, whatever feels good, back to your fold. You can just kind of shake your head yes and no. Make sure there's no tension in your neck. Then as you inhale, you're going to lift your belly and take the back of your head back, come all the way up. Grab your left wrist and lift. Exhale to your right. Inhale back to center. Grab your right wrist and lift. And exhale to the left. You want that length. Good. And open your heart. And release. Yeah. Already, you should feel nice, a little taller. Now grab your weights. So for the lever weights, you're going to want the lighter weights. And we're going to start with the lever. So I'm going to come back to my fives and carefully lift them toward my body with my knees soft, and then come up. Step into your right foot, shoulder blades down your back, taking your left knee behind you, and find that space with the right hip back and out. And then you're going to lift. Good, and lift. So, you know, you want an edge here, but this is a lever exercise. And this can torque a shoulder. So even traditionally, outside of yoga and alignment in the weight-bearing world, this particular weight exercise, if you will, requires lighter weight. Okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh yeah. All the way back. And shake it out a little bit. Good. All right. Step into your left foot and take your right foot back, lowering your hips. And you're always engaging your core, guys. Right, left hip out to the left a bit, stay low. And then you're going to lift in front of you. And lift. Oh, yeah. Do you guys feel it? If anybody ever wants to just kind of let me know, you're feeling the love. Good. No momentum here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way back and shake it out. Now, if you want to use slightly heavier weights, that's fine. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to soften my knees, release the weights I have, and get the next weights up, which for me are 8s. And then come up. Careful, careful, right? So for the first one, your hips are parallel, your feet are parallel, your hips are forward, your shoulder blades are down. Remember, this is what we're doing. Your weights are in front of you, elbows 90 degrees, right? And then you're going to lift and lift. Yeah, I want to see elbows, elbows. So it's the elbows that lead the way, okay? Yeah. And if your belly's not strong, then you're going to take it on the shoulders, back of your shoulders. I want you to think about your upper arms, that little teardrop muscle, the upper arm. That's where we're aiming. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh yeah, and shake it out. Shoulder blades down your back. And just take a careful swings. Just careful swings, yeah. All right, last one standing here. Take your waist to your hips, widen your stance, widen your knees, widen your inner thigh bones. Keep your feet pressing in and back. So now we have that length in sides of our body. And we have our breath. And our shoulder blades are down our back, right? Now you're going to take your weights in front of you, kind of hang them there. Now, if this is too much with goddess, you can keep your legs straighter. That's okay. And you're going to pull it up right in front of you and exhale. But you don't drop it. You move it, right? Inhale, exhale, and pull it up and lower. And pull it up and lower. Yeah. This is right into your chest. So we're going to go pretty soon. Good. 8, 7. Oh, yeah. 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, yeah. 2. Last one. Oh, yeah. All the way up. Take your weights to your hips and straighten your legs. Shoulder blades down. Take your feet hip width apart and parallel. Belly back, shoulder blades down your back. Take your weights in front of you as you fold forward. I want to see you halfway forward first. So there's a softness in your knees, but your spine is nice and long, right? And then continue lower. Inhale, your core, right? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale and fold. Take your weights beside your mat, widen your stance, and make your way into your yoga squat, whatever it looks like. It can look like this, with your elbows on your forearms on your thigh bones, or into a nice different one, deeper one. It depends on your knees. And just take a few breaths. Lovely. And then come all the way onto your bum. So now I'm going to take my heaviest weights. You decide what yours are, because we're going to do chest, pecs, and laterals. Okay? So I'm going to take my 10-pound weights onto my body very carefully, right? Shoulder blades down my back. And then you're going to come all the way to lying on your back. Right? So I want you to make sure your shoulder blades are hugged together. And the top of your pelvis is tipped back. You can even lift your bum to tip the top of the pelvis back and engage the core. Now you're going to take your elbows out almost in line with your shoulders. And as you exhale, you're going to push the weights up and then squeeze them together like you're trying to squeeze your palms toward each other. Then come all the way back, palms away from each other, and slowly down. Ready? Press and squeeze your pecs. And come all the way down. Exhale slowly. Okay. And exhale down. So remember to keep your arms open. That's the first step. And press. Good. And press. Good. 8, 7, 6, slow. 5. Notice how when you go slow, it's harder. 4, 3, yeah. 2, and last one. Good. Now you're going to take your weights together and you're going to hold them more towards the edge, because what you're going to do is take them over your head and then pull them back up with your core and your laterals. Good. So it just goes forward of your chest. Good. Try it again. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale slowly. Right into the laterals, right beside the back sides of your body. Now, if the weight's too much, you're going to turn over to your side, release these weights, and get lighter weights, right? You can probably get into your triceps a bit here too, which is always a good thing. 4, 3, 2. Yeah, very slow. Last one. And pull it up. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to take your waist to the top of your thigh bones. Now walk your shoulder blades together. Really step your feet to the earth, maybe a little closer to your hips. And you're just going to lift those weights and lower your bum. It doesn't even have to land. And lift and lower and lift. So this gets into your core, your belly, and your glutes. I really am not a big sit-up fan. I don't think it's good for your back. So there's 1,000 other ways to get into your core. So exhale, lift. Exhale. Good. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one to a few little pulses. Up, 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 up. Lift it, hold it. And then roll your spine all the way back down. You're gonna come onto your sides to let go of your weights. I do not want you to come upright anyway with those weights. Good. Then draw your knees to your chest. Roll your ankles and take some hip circles. And some big breaths. Good. And then roll back and forth, and back and forth. This is really good for your spine. And then cross your ankles to sit up. And then you're going to roll forward to table pose once again. And let's just take some hip circles and just recalibrate ourselves, make sure we're here and good. 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 Shoulder blades back. I want to take another plank here. Good. And another back bend. So that's really what I'm here for. So make your way into your cobra. Shoulder blades down your back. And then right into down dog. Good. Now we're going to start getting into the other muscles of our body. So walk your dog and just make sure, see how you feel in the back sides of your legs. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg up behind you. Exhale, step your right foot forward and prepare for warrior one. So I want you to just get nice and steady. Your hips are low. You're firing up your back left inner thigh. You can even walk your hands up your right thigh bone to come all the way up. And just make sure your spine is long, your shoulder blades are down your back. Yeah? Good. So now we're going to reach forward with our palms up. We're going to take weights, and then we're going to come into triceps. You decide how much weight you need. What? You can have no weight, you know that. I'm going to use, I don't know, I'm going to start with 8 pounds. That might be too much. I'll see, right? Good. Shoulder blades down your back. So I want you to roll your palms forward. And you're going to tip forward from the top of the pelvis and engage your belly and engage the back left inner thigh. It's fired up. Elbows back. So with your palms up, you're going to offer the weights, pull them back, and then draw them back. This is kind of new. So this might be something you might want less weight for. Make sure you're breathing and your belly's engaged, right? Exhale. Inhale and exhale. I like to exhale even actually as I extend front and back. Guys, you want to take a second to recalibrate your weights? All right, I'm going to wait for you guys. Make sure you have the right weights. Yeah, you good? Okay. 8, 7, 6. Woo! 5, So we're gonna do big triceps today. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Oh yeah, offer it and extend it. And take your weights back to your body and all the way up. You're gonna come into warrior 2, legs, shoulder blades down your back. You want you to just get into that space. So the right toes are out to the right, your right thigh bone's out to the right. I don't really care about anything else but your breath and your alignment. Good, so stay into it. Now you're gonna take your feet parallel and take your heels in. Shoulder blades down your back. So this is a bit wider stance. Make sure you're standing as much on the inner edges of your feet as the outer edges of your feet. So if you're a pronator, I want you to really be aware of the outer edges of your feet. If you're a supinator, I want you to be aware of the inner edges of your feet, okay? And then you're gonna come down once again. This time you're gonna take your weights up and over your head, right? So, you know what, I want you to hold them so that you're holding them in the center of the weight. Because what we're gonna do is gonna go from tricep to a military press for your shoulders and back, okay? So when your military press, shoulder blades are down your back, you can stay low. I want you to come up, take your elbows in, and then come back, mindful of your triceps. That's where we want to get there, okay? So we're getting our triceps in a few different ways. Elbows forward and lift. Shoulders wide and down your back. Okay, got it? Exhale, inhale, exhale, and lift, and exhale. Lovely. Elbows in. So that's the beauty of mindfulness. Make sure your shoulder blades are down your back. We're just going to take a few more here. That's all you should need. Good. Last one. Last military press. And all the way up. Now take your weights in front of you. Pivot your feet parallel. And start to fold forward. Releasing your weights. And making a nice forward fold here. Now know where your weights are. I'm just going to get them out of my way. And you're going to twist to the right. So you can keep your right outer hip back. You can take your left hand to your right shin and get a nice twist here. Now, there's a tendency to take the shoulder back. We don't ever want that. So I want you to keep your right arm in line with your right shoulder and roll from your left ribs, okay? Make sure your right arm is not behind your right shoulder. Good. Oh yeah, take an extra breath here. And release. Other side. Roll your right ribs to the left, stay low. You can grab your left shin, but you might not get quite as far because I don't want you to take your arm back, right? So if you release your right hand, you might get your right ribs rolled to the left and lean back. Oh yeah. Lovely. And just take a few breaths. We are going to worry about our flexibility too. All right, walk your hands back to the front of your mat. And you're going to make your way through a squat of your choice. And back to seated. And back to the heavy weights. We're going to go back onto our back. So grab whatever heavy weights. Your heavy weights might be 2 pounds. That's fine, obviously, or no weights. All right, come all the way lying on your back. Shoulder blades head together. Top of the pelvis back so your belly's engaged. Check it out. Elbows out, almost in line with your shoulders. And your palms are aiming away from your body. Ready? And you're pushing it up and squeezing the pecs. And you're going to come all the way back down the way you came, but slowly and controlled. Squeeze. And slow and control. And squeeze. Good. And press. And press. And press. Can you hear your breath? Can I hear your breath? I'm hoping. Squeeze. Okay, let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And all the way back. Now you're going to lift your weights, bring them towards each other. Take your weight, your hands more toward one edge of the mat, the weights, and you're going to extend them back behind you. And then slowly, top of the pelvis, belly draws back, you're going to pull them up. So you're getting all the way down the lateral sides of your body and extend. If you want to stop for lighter weights, please lean over, roll over to release the weights, and grab lighter weights. Yeah, your muscles might be a little burned out by now, which is where we're going, which makes me feel good. So you might want lighter weights. Good, we're only going to do 5 more. Good. 5, 4, have your triceps in mind. 3, good. 2, last one. Yay, literally the last one. All right. Now you're going to take the weights to the top of your thigh bones and walk your shoulder blades back. Ready? And you're going to lift your bum. This is a bridge with weights. And you're going to lower but not land. And lift and lower. So you can see how this is actually just as efficacious without weights. Good. Get into your belly. Get into your glutes. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And we're going to take little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it. And then slowly roll your inner thighs toward the floor. And notice how your sit bones land. That's a little different. And then roll to the right, releasing your weight. Roll to the left, releasing the weight. And good. Draw your knees toward your chest. Roll your ankles. Take a few breaths, maybe some circles. Yeah, good. And then you're going to roll back and forth once again. Coming all the way to seated. Cross your shins. Roll forward through table. And here we're going to take another extra stretch. So I want you to really know where your weights are in relation to your toes, guys. Good. So you're going to extend your right leg directly out to the right. Make sure you know where your toes and your weights are. Yeah. And just take some hip circles here. Just some hip circles. We're still going to do the left side. So I just want you to make sure everything is cooked here. Now let's take that full stretch. Come on to the tiptoes of your left foot. Check it out. Yeah. Then roll your inner thigh bones back and sit your left sit bone toward your left heel. Toward. Get a nice stretch. Yeah. Some big full breaths. And then come back to center. Make your way through table. Now, I want your hips on top of your knees. So your thigh bones are going to be perpendicular to the floor. And you're going to walk your hands out and wide. This is puppy dog. You're going to get a nice stretch in our spine. And then slowly lift your armpits, but soften your chest toward the floor, your head toward the floor to get a nice stretch. If you want to take your head to a block or something, if that's better for you, you'll know your body will tell you and you're going to listen to her. And just take a few breaths. Oh yeah, nice stretch. And then come all the way back to center. Know where your weights are. And extend your left leg out to the left. And take those hip circles. Your left leg is out to the left. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, you know, we don't pay attention to our back side of our body. In the yoga world, it's called our west side. But if we're not careful, we're going to hurt ourselves. So that's why we always want to stretch it and keep it engaged. Yeah. Come back to center. Curl your right toes under. Roll your inner thigh bones back. And sit your right sit bone towards your right heel. Lifting your armpits and softening your chest. Nice, strong breath. Remember not to rush. It'll all happen, right? Okay. And back to center. Back to table. And into down dog. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg up behind you. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Prepare for warrior one, walking your hands back, coming all the way up into that warrior one. So check with the shoulder blades. Are they hugged together? Are they down your back? Is the back of your neck lifting tall, right? Commit yourself to the alignment. Fire up the right inner thigh. Yeah. And when you're ready, grab the weights that you want for the pullbacks. This is a row actually, and the kickbacks. So I'm not doing 8, 10 pounds. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Take your weights to your body and then come up. Remember, you gotta carefully lift weights. Remember your alignment, palms up, and we're gonna do the upward rows and the tricep. And exhale. Exhale. Good. Get into the left hip too while you're here. Stay low. So you have to really focus to really do it carefully. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I love it. 3. I feel with the palms up, I feel more. You guys do too. All right, let's just do one just for the heck of it. Oh yeah. And into warrior 2 legs. So I want you to just adjust your hips. My left ribs were forward, so now I want to draw the ribs back in line with my pelvis. Shoulder blades down my back. I just want to stay low in the hips and just connect with our breath, with our hips. Good. Now you're going to take your feet parallel and your heels in and lower. And just feel it. You're going to always reach your shoulders to the opposite knee. And that's going to give you some length in the side of your body, in your spine. You don't need me to tell you that. You should know, okay? But now we're going to come back. Military press, tricep. Ready? And lift. Elbows forward, weights together, palms toward each other, and lift. And then back to military press. So I'm doing the rhythm a little bit different. Elbows towards your ears. This is not something we do quick. Elbows in. Good. Triceps. Lots of triceps. Elbows in. Good. Can you guys do 6 more? Let's try. 5. You can always put your weights down. 3. Woo. 2. Elbows together. Come on. Can we do last one? With or without weights, it doesn't matter because by now your muscles are already cooked up. And all the way back down to your body. Pivot your left toes forward and lean forward as you release your weights. Make your way to table. I'm going to go from dog and then table and take a child pose. Yeah, taking your hips back. Oh, yeah. Such good work. So now we're going to do biceps, but we're going to incorporate a little bit of everything else just to tie it all up, okay? So make your way back to table and step your right foot forward. That's it. So you know what? Extend your right leg in front of you a little bit longer, flexing your right ankle. I just want to get into the right hip and the back of your right leg. Take the right outer hip back. Imagine your right heel is stuck. You're flexing your foot and you're not sickling the ankle. So you're reaching through the ball of the right big toe, belly back. And then exhale, step into your right foot and take a nice deep lunge. Oh, yeah. And then inhale back. This is actually Barb's pose, but Barb is in Nashville. So she's going to look at this class tomorrow. So, yeah. Okay, take one more. Really get into it. All right. We're going to take your right foot in line with your right shin and grab a heavy weight for your right bicep. I'm going to try 10s. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't just grab it. I'm very carefully taking it toward my body, right? I'm going to turn around. Okay. So I'm leaning forward, lifting the right side of my waist up so I'm going to get right into my core. My right elbow's inside my right thigh bone, my right thigh muscle. And I'm going to take the full extension. Yeah. And exhale. Inhale and squeeze. Make sure your body is not moving rhythmically in any way. The only thing that's moving, right, is your forearm to squeeze the bicep. Yeah. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Halfway now, palm up, halfway, and squeeze, and squeeze. And 8, 7, 6, 5. We get a nice engagement in our core, but we really fry up, heat up that muscle. 3, 2, last one, and squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And carefully release. And then make your way back to your lunge, lifting the back left knee, lift and lower. And step your left foot forward, back to your forward fold. And releasing your hips, and just shake it out. Big breath, belly back. Good. Then you're going to step your right foot back, right into a lunge. Good. Waking up the right inner thigh, coming into a warrior one on the right. So I just want you to just tone it up. Just make sure you're aligned. There's a fire in your back right inner thigh. Your shoulder blades are down your back. Stay low. Good. Shoulder blades down your back. Good. Then lower your back right knee. Good. Extend your left leg in front of you, flexing the left ankle. Keeping the left hip back and a nice stretch in the back of the left leg. I want you to feel it right into the hamstrings, right? Inhale. Exhale, step into your left foot, take it forward. And then inhale back. And exhale. Good. And inhale. Oh yeah. And exhale. And inhale. Last one. And exhale. And back to center. Stepping your left foot to the mat. I'm just turning around so that your left shin is perpendicular to the floor. And you're going to grab a heavy weight in your left hand. Take your left elbow inside your left thigh muscle, lifting the left waist, and even find a little twist. And then you're going to take the full extension. Now, the two sides of our body is different. And this, whatever you use on the right, might not work for the left. Is that okay? Yes, it's okay. Yeah. So just notice. It might also depend on your shoulder and your elbow joints. There might be something cooking there. Let's see. Good. Just leave yourself open for any possibility. Excellent. All right, let's do 10 more. 10. It's a lot. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh yeah. Cook it up. Last one. Halfway. 8, 7. Make sure you're not swinging your body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Belly back. And carefully release. Make your way into down dog and just clear it out in dog. Oh, a nice strong dog. And then you're going to heel toe your feet to your hands. Heel toe, heel toe. Nice long stretch in your low back. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up and bring your palms together to your heart center to release for our last bicep and tricep. So you might want lighter weights now. We really cooked things up with heavier weights. You can use lighter weights, and that is a way of doing things. So decide that. I don't know what I'm gonna use. I'll try this. Make sure you lift your weights carefully to your body to come up. Last one. Now you're gonna take your palms out. Now notice what happens to your shoulders. Those of you who were with me yesterday know what a shoulder loop is. Find that loop from the top of the shoulders through the bottom of your blades and forward, like it loops. And remember your chin loop. Good. Now you can soften your knees and you're going to take your palms out. Yeah. So it's going to really keep that nice squeeze in the shoulders. And then you're going to lift. So this is a full movement, but we're getting a little bit different side of the biceps. Yeah. Yeah. Are you exhaling? You know, your heavy weights might even feel lighter now because your muscles are nice and toned. All right. Let's start with the last 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Palms out. 3, 2. Last one. But now we're going to do the halfway. Halfway. Shoulder blades down your back. And lift. And lift. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Fold forward carefully, releasing your weights. Okay, I want to do one more thing before we stretch out our shoulders. So just kind of shake them. I want to end with the tricep because I really feel that those muscles really look and feel good, and it's a supporting muscle. You decide what kind of triceps you want. We're going to do a pull back, and then we're going to squeeze by lifting the palm up and lift. Okay? So you might want 2s or 3s, 5s, maybe. You'll see. But carefully lift weights. Okay. So when we tip forward, the shoulder blades are down, the belly's engaged, the low ribs are back, and we also have gravity to work against, which is awesome. So you're going to kick back and then flip the palms up and lift 2, and then come back. Okay? You're going to kick back, flip, lift, 2, come back. Exhale, and come back. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Exhale, and back. Actually, if you exhale twice on those lifts, you can get right into your core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shoulder blades down. And then slightly fold forward. Really fold forward. Release your weights. And fold forward. Good. Inhale, look halfway up. And then come back right into, you can start in dog. We're going to end in table. Make sure your weights are out of your way carefully. You don't want to just lift them without having the muscle engagement. Good. Lift your right arm up. And now you're going to thread the needle, your right shoulder to the floor or toward the floor, getting a nice stretch in your right shoulder. I like to walk my left shoulder back. Make sure all your thumbnails on the floor of your right hand. You get a good stretch in the right shoulder. And come back to center. Oh. Extend your left arm up. And let's stretch out our left shoulder. Just kind of taking the left shoulder to the floor. Right arm forward. Oh, good. Good stretch here. Nice. And then come back to table. Come on to one of your hips. It doesn't matter. Because we're just going to swing forward to come to lying on our back. And take a nice stretch. So cross your right ankle over your left thigh, keeping your right hip open. And take your left shin or your left thigh bone towards you. You can grab the back of the left thigh bone, or you can grab your left shin. You know, it never gets old. I hope it doesn't for you either. Flex your ankles, reach through the balls of the big toes so you can feel what it feels like to have an unsickled ankle. Take a big breath. Oh, yeah. And then come back to center, arms to T. I'm going to move my hips over to the right. And I'm going to twist to the left, stepping my right foot to the floor. I'm going to grab the left ankle and really anchor it down and get a nice twist. Now, if you want, you can take your right shoulder to the floor and extend your right arm over your head and get a really huge release. And find your breath. Good. And then make your ways through center. Oh, yeah. Cross your left ankle, right thigh. Open it up. Good. And you know what to do. You decide what works. Good. Maybe you'll close your eyes. Maybe you'll lift your chest. It doesn't matter. Just breathe it out. And and release. I'm going to move my hips to the left and drop my left foot to the right, find a nice twist. Maybe I'll grab my ankle and take the left hip out, left thigh bone away from me. You can extend your left arm to the ceiling, but take the left armpit back and extend it over your head if that's where your shoulders are at. You get a huge release here. Whether your arm is over your head or not, it does not matter. You'll feel that. Good. One more breath. Yeah. All the way back to center. Take your feet to the floor, walk your shoulder blades together. Lift your bum away from you and just carefully lay it back to the earth. Inhale through your nose. Big inhale and then exhale through your mouth. Oh. And let's just take a little rest here, not for long. Don't worry, just rest. And allow the physical benefits of your body just to release into your body. Start rolling your wrists and your ankles. Inhale, extend your arms up over your head. Exhale through your mouth. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right side. And make your way to a seat on your mat. Bring your palms together to your heart center in a mudra of gratitude and thankfulness that we have this time together to become stronger and healthier physically and spiritually. The light in me honors that light in you. Namaste. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording.
Ugh.